Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this video. It's your brother, your boy, courserepscorner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner.
I don't wanna fall in love, I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
When I see games like this, I am very happy, I am very pleased. I am a Catholic, and I could remember where I was still growing some years ago, many years ago. I could remember we did something like this, and it's good I share it. Let me tell you something. As a Catholic, people feel that we do not preach the Bible, or we do not listen to the Bible, or we do not know the Bible, and so on and so forth, but it's not true. We have what they call different arms, like the Block Rosary, the Legion of Mary, the Divine Mercy, and so on and so forth groups that make these things very easy for us to come across. So kudos to the Catholic diocese or Archdiocese of Ibadan. I think that's where this video is coming from, based on the tag you are seeing there. So kudos to them. This is a game, or I would like to call it a Bible game, whereby kids choose from the Old Testament and the New Testament. I will not want to talk much. I have watched this game for more than 4 times, and I know you will do same. So I will let us watch this video. Please give me your opinion and your comment in the comment section, what you feel about this video. And like I said, kudos to the Catholic children of Ibadan. That's what I think that's what they wrote there. They are Catholics and they are from Ibadan in Nigeria. They did this game and I loved it. I said, no, let me share it so that we can all see what is really involved in the Bible. Having said, I want to thank you all for always watching my content. I want to appreciate you for love and for care, for your love and your care, your support, your brotherly love, everything. For those of us who have not subscribed or followed us on our social media platform, please, I beg you, subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share so that we can move this ministry to the permanent side. Next time you see me on your screen, guys, I leave us with this video of some Catholic kids and the game they played and how it all went. Let's go watch it, and please give me your opinion and your comment in the comment section.
The story of the wedding feast at Cana is the story of the wedding feast at Cana in the New Testament or in the Old Testament? New Testament! Bye! The burning bush is the story of the burning bush in the New Testament or in the Old Testament? Old Testament! Bye! The birth of Jesus is the story of the birth of Jesus in the Old Testament and the New Testament? New Testament! The Transfiguration is the story of the Transfiguration in the Old Testament or New Testament? New Testament! Oh, bye! The story of Sodom and Gomorrah is the story of Sodom and Gomorrah in the Old Testament or in the New Testament? Old Testament! Thank you. The story of the resurrection is the story of the resurrection in the New Testament or in the Old Testament? New Testament! Thank you. The story of Adam and Eve is the story of Adam and Eve in the New Testament or in the Old Testament? New Testament! Oh, sorry. The Sermon on the Mount is the Sermon on the Mount in the Old Testament or in the New Testament? The New Testament. Thank you. Bye. Noah and the Ark is the story of Noah and the Ark in the New Testament or in the Old Testament? The Old Testament. Bye. The Beatitudes is the Beatitudes in the New Testament or in the Old Testament? The New Testament. Parting of the Red Sea. Is parting of the Red Sea in the Old Testament or in the New Testament? Old Testament. The creation story. Is creation story in the New Testament or in the Old Testament? The Old Testament. Pharaoh and his chariots. Is the story of Pharaoh and his chariots in the Old Testament or in the New Testament? The Old Testament. Coat of many colors. Ojoro. Coat of many colors in the New Testament or in the Old Testament? Old Testament. The Festival of Shelter. is the festival of shelter in the Old Testament or in the New Testament?
Old Testament.
Bye. Pentecost. Is Pentecost in the Old Testament or in the New Testament?
New Testament.
Ew. Ew. I will make you the father of all nations. New Testament or Old Testament?
Old Testament.
The story of Job. Story of Job in the Old Testament and New Testament?
Old Testament.
Eli and his sons. Story of Eli and his sons. Old Testament or New Testament?
Old Testament.
Hey. The baptism at Jordan. Baptism at Jordan in the Old Testament or in the New Testament?
New Testament.
Second census. Is the second census in the Old Testament or the New Testament?
Old Testament.
The story of the archangels. Okay. It's okay. Is the story of the archangels in the New Testament or in the Old Testament?
The New Testament.
Eh?
Old Testament.
The New Testament, Abby?
Yes.
The Old Testament?
Yes.
Please, where is the story of the archangels? In the New Testament or in the Old Testament?
New Testament.
Benedict.
Revelation 12 verse 7 to 9.
Okay, the story of the archangels is in Revelation 12 verse 7 to 9. Emmanuel is our winner!